The Crusades and the rise of the medieval military orders. The Crusades not only reshaped the religious and political landscape of the medieval world, but also gave rise to a unique phenomenon: the military orders. These organizations, which combined the monastic ideals of poverty, chastity, and obedience with military duties, emerged as a direct response to the challenges faced by Christian forces in the Holy Land. The Knights Templar, Knights Hospitaller, and Teutonic Knights became powerful institutions, blending religion, warfare, and governance. This exploration delves into their origins, roles, and legacies, highlighting their contributions to the Crusader movement and medieval society. 1. The origins of the military orders. The creation of the military orders was rooted in the religious fervor and practical needs of the Crusades. The context of the Holy Land. After the success of the First Crusade, 1096 to 1099, and the establishment of the Crusader states, the safety of Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land became a pressing concern. The Crusader states, while victorious, were isolated and vulnerable, requiring a permanent, disciplined force to defend their territories and protect pilgrims. Combining monasticism and knighthood. Inspired by the monastic ideals of prayer and service, the military orders combined spiritual dedication with martial skills. Members of these orders took vows similar to monks but were also trained warriors, creating a new model of religious life suited to the needs of the Crusader movement. 2. The major military orders. Several prominent military orders arose during the Crusades, each with its unique origins, missions, and contributions. Knights Templar 1119. Foundation. Founded by Hugh de Payens and a small group of knights, the Templars initially aimed to protect pilgrims traveling to Jerusalem. Papal recognition. The Templars gained official recognition from Pope Honorius II in 1129 at the Council of Troyes, marking their transformation into a formal military order. Distinctive features. Known for their white mantles adorned with a red cross, symbolizing their dual commitment to Christ and warfare. The Templars grew wealthy and influential, acting as bankers, administrators, and advisors to kings and nobles. Role in the Crusades. They built and manned key fortifications, such as Chateau Pellerin and Safed, and played critical roles in major battles like Hattin, 1187. Knights Hospitaller, Order of St. John, circa 1099. Foundation. Originating as a charitable organization providing care for sick and injured pilgrims, the Hospitallers evolved into a military order by the 12th century. Distinctive features. Known for their black mantles with a white cross, symbolizing their commitment to charity and protection. The Hospitallers combined their charitable mission with military defense, particularly in fortifications such as Croix de Chevaliers. Role in the Crusades. They became a key force in defending the Crusader states, particularly in the Kingdom of Jerusalem and later in Cyprus and Rhodes. Their naval fleet became instrumental in securing Mediterranean trade routes. Teutonic Knights 1190. Foundation. Established during the Third Crusade, 1189 to 1192, to care for German pilgrims and crusaders in Acre. Papal recognition. Officially recognized as a military order in 1198 by Pope Innocent III. Distinctive features. Known for their white mantles adorned with a black cross, reflecting their Germanic origins and religious mission. While initially active in the Holy Land, the Teutonic Knights shifted their focus to the Northern Crusades, converting and subjugating pagan populations in Prussia and the Baltic region. Role in the Crusades. Played a smaller role in the Levant, but became a dominant force in Eastern Europe, establishing a territorial state that blended religious and secular governance. 3. Roles and responsibilities. The military orders were integral to the Crusades, performing a wide range of roles that extended beyond the battlefield. Military defense. The orders maintained permanent, disciplined forces capable of defending the Crusader states against Muslim attacks. Their castles, such as Croix de Chevaliers, Hospitallers, and Chateau Pellerin, Templars, were marvels of military architecture, serving as defensive bulwarks and symbols of Christian dominance. Protection of pilgrims. Protecting pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land was a primary mission for the military orders. The Templars escorted caravans of pilgrims along dangerous routes. The Hospitallers provided medical care and safe havens for travelers. Financial and administrative services. The military orders became significant financial institutions, managing vast estates across Europe and the Levant. The Templars pioneered banking practices, allowing pilgrims and crusaders to deposit money in Europe and withdraw funds in the Holy Land. The Hospitallers and Teutonic Knights administered large territories, collecting taxes and supporting local economies. Naval power. The Hospitallers developed a formidable naval fleet, protecting Christian shipping routes and engaging in naval battles against Muslim forces. Their fleet was crucial for the defense of island strongholds like Rhodes and Malta after the fall of the Crusader states. 4. Challenges and controversies. The military orders faced significant challenges, both external and internal, that tested their survival and integrity. Rivalries and divisions. Competition among the orders, particularly between the Templars and Hospitallers, often undermined their effectiveness. Their overlapping missions and ambitions sometimes led to disputes over resources, territories, and leadership. Decline of the Templars. The wealth and power of the Templars made them targets of suspicion and envy. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, deeply in debt to the Templars, arrested their members and pressured Pope Clement V to dissolve the order. Many Templars were executed, and their assets were seized, marking the end of the order. Loss of the Holy Land. The fall of Acre in 1291 and the subsequent loss of the Crusader states forced the orders to adapt to new circumstances. The Hospitallers relocated to Rhodes and later Malta, continuing their military and naval missions. The Teutonic Knights shifted their focus entirely to Eastern Europe, establishing a territorial state in Prussia. 5. Legacy of the military orders. The military orders left a lasting impact on medieval society, the Crusades, and European history. Religious and military integration. The orders embodied the fusion of faith and warfare, setting a precedent for the concept of religiously motivated military organizations. Their blend of monastic discipline and military strategy influenced later institutions, such as the Order of the Garter and the Order of Malta. Contributions to architecture and culture. The castles and fortifications built by the orders remain enduring symbols of medieval engineering and Crusader ambition. The order's charitable missions and naval prowess contributed to the development of hospitals, trade networks, and maritime law. Symbolism and modern perceptions. The military orders have been romanticized in literature, art, and popular culture, often portrayed as noble warriors or enigmatic conspirators. Their history continues to inspire fascination and debate, reflecting the enduring legacy of the Crusades. Further exploration of the medieval military orders. The medieval military orders that arose during the Crusades were not only key players in the defense of the Holy Land but also influential forces in shaping medieval Europe and its global ambitions. This continuation delves deeper into their internal organization, notable achievements, and long-term evolution following the decline of the Crusader states. 6. Internal organization and governance of the orders. The military orders operated with a unique blend of monastic discipline and hierarchical military command, enabling them to function as both spiritual communities and effective military forces. Monastic hierarchy. Members of the orders took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, mirroring the monastic traditions of the Church. The orders were governed by strict rules, such as the Rule of the Templars, which outlined their conduct, daily routines, and spiritual obligations. The orders were divided into ranks. Knights, elite warriors, often of noble birth, who led military campaigns. Sergeants, non-noble members who supported the knights in both combat and administrative tasks. Chaplains, clergy who provided spiritual guidance and conducted religious ceremonies. Lay brothers, non-combatant members who managed estates, logistics, and finances. Centralized leadership. The Grand Master was the supreme leader of each order, wielding both spiritual and military authority. The Grand Master was supported by councils of senior officials who managed key functions. Marshal, responsible for military strategy and discipline. Treasurer, managed the order's vast wealth and financial operations. Hospitaller officers, focused on medical care and charitable missions, particularly in the Order of St. John. Global networks. The military orders established extensive networks of preceptories, regional administrative centers, across Europe and the Levant, enabling them to coordinate recruitment, collect funds, and manage estates. 7. Architectural achievements. The military orders were renowned for their contributions to medieval architecture, particularly in the construction of castles, fortifications, and hospitals. Fortresses and castles. The orders built some of the most formidable castles of the medieval world, blending European and Islamic architectural influences. Croix de Chevaliers, Hospitallers, located in modern-day Syria. This fortress was a masterpiece of defensive design, with concentric walls, a deep moat, and advanced fortifications. Château Pèlerin, Templars, situated on the coast of the Holy Land, it served as a critical stronghold for defending Crusader territories. Montfort Castle, Teutonic Knights, a major base for the Teutonic Knights in the Levant, demonstrating their ability to adapt to the rugged terrain. Hospitals and religious buildings. The Hospitallers were